Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video it's the time again that we'll take a look at the beautiful charts across the semiconductors. I don't know how you would take this beautiful chart if you're a bull or the bear, it depends on your perspective, but every chart is a beautiful chart because that helps in identifying in how to make the money and how to not risk the money or how to not lose the money, right? So let's go over the things. We'll start off with Nvidia as usual, and then we'll make our way into AMD, SMCI, ARM, Broadcom, and Micron's price action as well. With that, I also want to mention none of this is any financial advice and it's only for education purposes. Throughout this video, you will see me using a lot of my tools. So if you wonder where those things comes from, well, if you need access to my tools, links are in the description of this video. And also don't forget to check out my dividend investing channel, Junior Trader Dividend Investing channel. Link to this channel is in the description below. As for the size of this channel, it's a very small channel right now. But the last video that I did got a lot of attention, a lot of views right away because, well, the content has been shared multiple times and then by many of you, so thanks for that. And then this buying the sell-offs that I have been doing yesterday, I did buy some Nvidia's ETFs as well. So all that information with Tesla, Amazon, all these ETFs that I hold, energy ETFs, utility finance ETFs, everything, guys. Very balanced portfolio I have been building for you all. And if you're interested in following along, please subscribe here as well in this channel. And with that, let's get back over here. So Nvidia. Now let's put some colors on the chart. Let's brush things up right here. Let's put a paintbrush up here. And this helps us in identifying what is the price structure telling us. Now, what are we seeing is that we have broken the price structure at 122. No surprise to us, right? Today's rebound eventually got sold off, and as I talked about in the morning as well, take what you can in the rebound for the upside. I'll show you a lot of things on the lower time frame as well in just a second, but this was it, right? So one thing, this is the glitch on trading view right now. I'm noticing price never went all the way to $113. It went maybe until 110. So this wick that is showing up on the daily interval all the way to 113, that's a little bit of a glitch on trading view. So yeah, just it's went until around 110. But anyways, things still sold off. But if you have seen my morning video, it shouldn't be a surprise to you. As for the trading plan, right? So in the morning, and I have still my tool turned on right now. If I turn off my tool for a second, this is what you see. If I turn on my tool, things get so clean and clear. Once we got out fully green above the cloud as well, and candles were green, right? Great moves we got to the upside. You can see went high as $110, right? And all this sell-off was just a pullback in the price action, guys. Look at it, beautiful. We still got another leg up. Now, once we became red, when my tool marked red, right, things plummeted. Now, so that's the beauty of this tool, that it helps you in understanding the price action just by looking at it. You would know very well where to have your stop losses, how to plan the price action, how to plan your trades, how much position to enter, where is this the time to go short, what not, what are the things looking like, right? If you need access to these tools, as I'm saying, links are in the description below of this video. There's also, when you join, you will be provided with the training videos as well on how to use these tools. So you can set all different type of alerts and everything, all of that. Anyways, so we eventually gave up on Nvidia, right? By the end of the day, you can see things still sold off. So what are the levels to watch? So let's go to the hourly interval. I'm just going to turn off the tool right now, this one of those. And you will get multiple tools, guys. Just not one tool I have 4 or 5 tools for you. All right. So let's go to the hourly interval. And tomorrow, what are we watching? Well, so first of all, I said that it's just a rebound. Take whatever you can, right? That's what it is, pretty much, right? It's just when you're trading against a structure, there is no guarantee how much that rebound or pullback would happen depending on where the overall structure is. Now, $106.31 is still the zone. If Nvidia, let's say, somehow can get above it tomorrow again, get above 20 hours moving average, you can again expect some upside. Sure, intraday only the upside. Otherwise, If we stay below $106 tomorrow and 31 cents, continues to reject 20 hours moving average, $102 technically is the zone, 102 and 56 cents. So Nvidia structure is not bullish. It's still technically bearish. On the daily interval, I'm not seeing any signs of pivot that tells me that there can be any this type of structural upside, right? And again, my tool will already mark it when we have structure change, right? Like we did when my tool did it back over here, right? So when we'll see structure change, my tool will automatically mark here, right? Right now, I'm not seeing any structure change. If we go through the consolidations and then see some upside, it will take a while. The good, some strong strength at this point would come if we can consolidate here, get above 20 hours moving average and get above also 109 area. If we can do that, you can bet until 115. May not happen in just one day, may happen in a couple of days, but that's the direction. If on, off, and only if, without breaking further lower, if we get above 109 and 34 cents eventually, then only 108 and 15 opens up. Otherwise, no. Tomorrow, yes, intraday some choppiness or upside may come if we stay above 106 and 31 cents, get above 20 hours moving average. But your ceiling would be somewhere around still, at least first ceiling, $109 range. And as I said, if we stay lower, $108 and $2 level is the next level that we are watching to the downside. So we'll see, guys. You have to be prepared for both sides as per the price action around those levels as how it will evolve, right? My tools, as I said, cloud and all of those things helps in identifying in the morning what to type of price action to take, structure, what it's looking like. Again, it's your choice. All right. Okay, so that's Nvidia. Let's take a look at AMD now. Oh, well, and guys, it shouldn't be a surprise. I already talked about in the morning as well, but with the short volume data, right? As we were having a lot of short sellers on Nvidia piling up here, right? I talked about it, how they will only be happy if the price goes close to 106 at least, right? So yeah, they moved it. They're happy now, right? So all this data helps you in getting ahead of the market, guys, and make your decisions accordingly, right? You trade properly, trade with these data, trade with these. This helps you in identifying where the stop loss has to be, what is the market sentiment telling you, and all of that. Okay, so that's Nvidia. Let's take a look at AMD. So AMD, it's just an inside candle. We are still below 20 days moving average. And on this thing, we are not bullish, period, if we are not even getting above 145 zone. Staying below its technically structure is still bearish on AMD. We are still in the negative structure. Nothing really changes on this. What to make out of for the intraday? What are the levels to watch for intraday tomorrow? So it's interesting enough that intraday, if somehow this thing can continue to hold this line, trend line, with 20 hours moving average, you can expect again some upside to 145. But if anytime we lose this 20 hours moving average tomorrow and we stay below 141.11 cents, this thing can continue lower. So that's pretty much what you are watching with AMD. All right, let's take a look at SMCI. SMCI shouldn't be a surprise. It's been falling. There's just, so much of stuff going on around it. It's getting downgrades as well. There's one more thing actually on Nvidia, guys. That is, there's news going on, subpoenas and all of that. One news comes out one time that Nvidia says, oh, no, they did not receive any subpoena. But then other articles before were saying they have received subpoena on the basis that things like, they are hindering anyone from buying anything else other than Nvidia and all that stuff, Again, it doesn't matter. We trade technically. Price action is what tells us everything. I just on the sideline just tell you what's happening in the news a little bit, that's all. It doesn't matter to me technically. I just trade with the technicals. Supermicro computer got a downgrade, doesn't matter to me. Like, this is funny. We have been talking about this downward structure and bearish place for so long now, right? Like, look at it. SMCI lost the structure, and I have been talking about this being a bearish play for so long now, right? And now, when the price has already destroyed itself, now you are seeing analysts coming out and downgrading SMCI. What's the point of these analysts coming out at this time? It's ridiculous. Anyways, so technically SMCI is still in the bearish structure. I'm not seeing any upside on this. Structure will only start to look upside if we ever get 478 above. Not sure if that's going to happen. Things are really stacking up against SMCI from all the things, right? The SEC stuff, they are, you know, not filing documents and all of that. Well, where's the level though? Next level, right? That will be 327. Let's see if any, price holds there. But yeah, this thing is, yeah, broken up. Kaboom. Yeah. All right. That's SMC. Do you want to, let's take a look at, hourly interval. I don't expect much to be seen there, but yeah. Right now, okay, if this has to become well, as I said now, well, yeah, if you lose 419, you're watching 394. Upside, I don't want to talk about upside because, sure, if it can get above 20 and 50, some intraday upside can come, but trade upside at your own risk on SMCI right now. The structure is just not bullish on this thing. And the sentiment is not also supporting upside. It's just too weak. But hey, anything can happen in the market with the price action, so just stay with the price action. ARM trying to find some support at 100 days moving average with that trend line. However, it's not bullish. Structure is still negative on this thing, is still bearish. What would ARM has to do to get bullish again? It has to get above this level, guys, without breaking further below. It has to get above 126 and 24 cents. Then only there's some hope or expectations for the upside, for more price action to develop, right? I shouldn't use the word hope. I keep using it in the wrong context. You should not hope in the stock market. Trade with the technicals and the data. Yeah, no, right now it's not looking good. Let's see if it holds there. If tomorrow some upside has to come, you let it get above first 20 hours moving average. But yeah, only a little bit of upside is then possible. Otherwise, yeah, structure as overall is still bearish on this thing. Broadcom. It tried to get bought back up today, but still resisted under the previous resistance, that is 155 and 64 cents. Closed below that. Structure still remains bearish on this thing as well. It's still bearish, right? And yeah, as long as we are below this level 155, it's just downside intraday or swing. Swing is already been going on for a couple of days. And taking a look at hourly interval, yeah, so keep watching this 20 hours moving average. If it can hold it, continue to hold it, and tries to break above, again, that level that I just talked about, 155 zone, sure, some upside. Otherwise, no. If anytime we lose 20 hours moving average, it's just going to plummet lower. Micron. Nothing on this thing. 2 weeks, still selling off, still nothing here to see, guys. You can see the structure on this is still bearish. Since the time we changed the structure over here, been just bearish and bearish and bearish. Yeah, so no, it's still negative, and if we lose $87.93, there's a flush waiting to happen to $80 then. And some other levels are not showing up because I haven't adjusted the timeline on my indicator, but if you have access to my tool, there's a timeline here. You can just adjust the timeline. You can just drag this vertical line behind as well. That will also adjust it. So, but I have all the levels that I need to see for now, so that's why I'm not bothering to change that line. And yeah, $80 is the next level. Right now, if it has to become upside, well, it has to first change the structure to the upside, and that will be if it, without breaking further below, if it gets above $93.56. Can some rebound come on Micron? Well, let's go to the hourly interval, and for that, tomorrow, if we stay above 20 hours moving average and get above $90, sure, some upside is possible intraday only, nothing more than that. Okay, that's it. All right, guys, I'll see you in my next videos. If you need access to my tools, as I said, links are in the description below of this video. All right, take care. Bye.